Hey Stampers, Gainer again. We have a challenge. Well, I don't have to do it, but I love getting involved in the challenges. And I do one for the Global Design Project team. I do one on Amanda, Scrimping Mama's page, Stamping from all communities. And this week it's a colour challenge. We've got to work with crumb cake, chocolate chip, flirty flamingo, and berry vanilla. But we were allowed to swap berry vanilla for whisper white. But I've used all of them. My card is whisper white. I've used chocolate chip, crumb cake, flirty flamingo, and I've even pulled in a little bit of the berry vanilla, which is my vintage ribbon. Isn't this absolutely gorgeous? So let's make this card together. I think it's so cute. I'll give you your measurements as we go along. I'll stand that up there so I can keep an eye. I did see something very similar on Pinterest. Not exactly the same. We're using Flower Shop. It's an oldie, but a goodie. It never goes out of style, this one. I love this. I bought Lovely as a Tree, and my second stamp set was Flower Shop. We're also going to be using the Happy Birthday out of the window shopping, which is adorable as well. I think it's so cute. Look at the sayings. Thanks for being a good friend, a great friend. Thinking of you. Open me. Isn't that lovely? I like that. So let's get all our pieces together. And I will apologise about my DSP. I wanted something with crumb cake on, and the only thing I got left in my cupboard with crumb cake on was candy cane lane paper. So I pinched a bit, just as you can tell, just as an accent to go down the back. You won't be able to see a lot of it. Oh, and there goes my card on the floor. Let me just pick it up. Oh God, it's no good for my back, right? Bending down there. Whew. Oh my God. Ah, they are salvaged. So I have cheated and used a piece of old designer series paper. But if you've got anything else, or you can think of anything else that is it with crumb cake, can you please let me know? Because I haven't got a clue. So I'm gonna. Oh, our card, by the way, is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and we're just gonna fold that over, make sure our corners touch each other before we burnish the edge, because I don't want it looking skew-if, as they say. Perfect. Ta-da! So our whisper white, like I say, it is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We've got our lovely chocolate chip paper then, which is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. It's a tiny little border, this one, because I want it to basically hide the whisper white. So that is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Our crumb cake is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and I wanted you to see more of the chocolate chip on this one. Our flirty flamingo then is 3 5/8 by 4 7/8, because I want you to see the crumb cake as well. And I am going to run this through the embossing folder in a moment with the brick wall effect. And then you've got a piece, this is 1 1/4 by 4 7/8. It may be a little bit over, I don't mind that because I can trim it. I can always trim it off, I can't add it. So, and then I've cut the largest scalloped oval out with the largest stitched ovals as well. And this is where our happy birthday's going. Ta-da! I've still got to go over to a flipping dye machine, haven't I? So let's get some layering done first. And I am going to use Tombow because it is forgiving. And especially me, I can't line bugger all up. And this is a new tube, so you've got to be really... Oh, see? I've got to be really careful. Store it upside down. It always leaves you glue at the end then, instead of you having to shake and shake and shake and shake and shake until it gets down to the bottom. I got springy boards today. Springy paper. So again, this is going on with the tiniest little border all the way around. Oof. The other piece I did, perfect, and then I smudged it, and moved it, and it stuck permanent. I was like, oh my god. I did salvage it well though, I think. And now for our lovely crumb cake. I love these two colours. I really do. It's just, I never would have thought of putting it with Flirty Flamingo. But actually goes. It looks really, really nice. And I would like to say a massive thank you to everyone that read and shared my link for me. Thank you so much. So much appreciating everything that you're all doing. It's amazing. I love you all. I wish I could give you all a big hug. Wish we could all sit in a room and just hug each other for half an hour. I think that's perfect. So there is my card front. I haven't done anything on the inside yet. I don't know whether I'm going to, but it's time for a sip of coffee. My darling husband just made me that. Right, I'm just going to run this through the Big Shot with my brick wall effect. Trying to keep this as straight as possible as well. I love this brick wall effect. It's so good. Just take my other plate and pop. And my Big Shot started making really weird noises. I don't know what it is. Just like the rollers inside are scraping on something. I hope it's not knackering up because it's expensive to replace this Big Shot. And look at that, our beautiful, beautiful brick wall. Isn't that gorgeous? I have stained my brick wall embossing folder before now and then run it through the Big Shot. You get some lovely colours. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. Christmas paper. Oh, I tell you what, when that came out last year, oh my god, I went through about 3 packets doing my Christmas cards. I loved it. And I can say there was a lot of other people that loved it too. So I'm just going to pop this on the lines. I want to try and keep it quite central, so that's 1 1/4. I need to, yes, I need that about 1/2 inch away from the edge. Make sure I line it up properly here. Have I got that right? Yes, more or less. Oh, yes, looks okay. I don't want to press too hard. See, I got to trim off the excess. I would sooner do that any day than try and add a little piece on the end. It's so much easier to take away. Cool. Right, now we can... No, we can't. I'm going to add my gorgeous little ribbon now. Just going to do basically the length. And I'm going to pop this on here. Isn't that gorgeous? You can have the lace either way. Doesn't really make any odds. It's going right through the centre. I'm just gonna add a little tiny bit of fast fuse. So my ribbon can grip onto it. And all fingers and thumbs. Just pop it over there. Trying to keep it in the middle though. That's better. And it's quite a flexible ribbon, and it will stay flat once we attach on here now. Isn't that lovely? So I'm just going to add a bit more Tombow. I will keep posting the link to my story if you don't mind. For anyone else who hasn't seen it yet, I'll pop a link in the description bar below so new people can go and have a look if they want to, that is. I do appreciate all the shares. Thank you so much. The sooner I can get this operation, the sooner I may be. I don't think I'll ever be pain free, but to have a tremendous difference, it would make so much difference in my life. I've lived now for the past 3.5 years on, well, for nearly enough 2 years on morphine. And that's one drug you don't want to get reliant on, really. And I take Oromorph 2, 3, 4 times a day, depending on my pain levels. And everyone, I do put on a big and bubbly smile. You've got to, haven't you? Otherwise it would simply wear us down too fast. Isn't that cute? I'm loving this colour. So I've done that. I'm just going to pop that to one side for a moment. And I've got a scrap of paper here. And I did stamp 2 of my flowers. And on that card I did 2 flirty flamingo and 1 crumb cake. And I'm actually going to do 2 crumb cake and 1 flirty flamingo for this one. And I got a little mark at the bottom. So I know to punch that down the, to stamp that down the bottom. So when I use my pansy punch, it comes out perfect every time. So I'm going to pop that on there. I'm just going to line this up. Look, see, it lines up perfect, she says. Whoops. I will try and do a couple of videos tomorrow. My husband's fishing tomorrow. And then I'm going down to see a lovely lady. And we're going to have a couple of hours crafting together. I'm so happy I found someone where I live that I can go and have a couple of hours stamping with. Bless her. I'm so looking forward to meeting you on Wednesday, Jan. We'll have a right good old chinwag as well, sweetness, while we create. Card and a chat. Card, coffee and a chat, how's that? And there we go, a nice, perfectly lined up. And I've even got space for a couple more, so, but I'm not that skimpy. So, there we have it. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to get my bone folder and I'm going to spruce up these ends. Just going to roll them about, make them a bit more flexible. Isn't that lovely? Obviously they'll lay flat on your envelope, but just tells the person just to give them a zuzz up and they will pop right back to life again. Isn't it gorgeous? This stamp set I think is amazing. I don't think it's ever going to go out of fashion. It's a pity they retired the petite petals. Oh, them 2 stamp sets went so well together. And another thing, right, this, I know they can only sell a certain amount of designer series paper, but if you've got a stamp set that's staying in the book, why not keep the designer series paper that went with that stamp set in the book as well? We can have 20 pages of designer series paper, why not? I mean, look, we had, how can I say it? Blooms, oh, what's it called now? Oh, I will think of it. Bunch of Blossoms, absolutely beautiful. No, Blooms and Bliss. I think it's still in the catalogue. I have to be quick because of my recording time. Let me just check quickly. Blah, 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 blah. Blooms and Wishes, sorry. And they had designer series paper out and it was absolutely stunning, but it's retired. We don't want it to retire. We want to keep that paper. We should all get on to Stampin' Up and say, if you've got a stamp set and it adds certain DSP with it, keep it going in the book. You have 20 pages of DSP. We don't care. You have over 200 pages. Oh, you have nearly 200 pages of stamps. So can't we have some? Can't we keep our DSP? Fetch back our DSP. Fetch it back. Isn't Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, see the wiggle room then. Perfect. And to even spread it out even more, I'm going to be all fingers in a minute. I'm going to try and tie a lace bow like I did with this one. And always coming off. I think I may need another... I don't think it wants to stick to this lace. Would you? So, I'm going to pop this one. I don't know. I'd love to do it that way, but then my brick wall's running stupid, innit? Or down there even. Now, I think we'll have to pop it down there. I don't want my flowers going around the top. Or should we pop it up there and have our flowers going around the bottom? Let's place them on and see. Oh, that looks pretty too. I don't know. It needs something up the top. So, what if we put one there and two down there? Because you can always change this up. Or we could have one there. Push that over. And have them running around the sides. Now, stick to what you were doing. Everyone's shouting at the screen now. Pat it back. Oh, bless. If you don't laugh, you'll bloody cry. Pop one on the back of each one of these as well. We can pre-order our Christmas stuff tomorrow. And oh my god, I can't wait. And my husband's out fishing all day. I'm going to be sat at the computer placing my order. OMG. I put this down here towards this side, offset a little bit. I'm going to come about there. Oh, I haven't taken the backs off. So, I'm going to slide this until it catches against. I got a ring in my ears. I'm going to slide that until it catches against that back dimensional. And then I'm going to push it down. My stomach's rumbling like mad. I've just had my tea. And I'm not hungry. Oh, that's pretty. I really didn't think these colours were going to go so well together, but they match. They look absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. So I found one of these on the dog the other day, bless him. He didn't look too pleased. So I got some quite large rhinestones here. Again, off my beautiful granddaughter. She's always giving me stuff. And I can't not use them. Because she always watches my videos and says, Nanny, you didn't use the stuff I give you. So, you can add any gem you like there. Does that look okay? Or should we tuck that one behind there? Yeah, that's better. Oh my god, slush. It's beautiful. Oh, Winter Stella on my petals. I didn't do it on the other one, but I'm going to do it on this one. You know me and Winter Stella, we're best friends. I think I should have been called Stella, the amount of Winter Stella I use. Don't all be writing messages now in the bottom box saying, hi Stella. Oh, that's so lush. Right, let me check the time. Oh, we're doing very well. I've got time to fetch my little bow maker in, I think. Because I'll tie a better bow on there than I would by hand. Ta -ta 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 -ta. I only want a little one, so I'm going to fetch this one in a bit. And I think that should be plenty. If not, it's tough. Right, have I remembered how to do this now? I'm hopeless, absolutely hopeless. Right. Yeah, that's right. Over the top, underneath. I'm going to have to watch a video to do it. Right there now. And then this goes around the back and underneath. I think that's right. Yeah, it's a bit too long, but woohoo! I done it! Isn't that pretty? Oh my god, I should have done that last time. I tried to do it by hand and I was all fingers and thumbs. Oh, look at that. And even my little tails are dropping the right way as well. Right, blue dot. If you've got time, I might put a sentiment in the centre. Look, it doesn't want to stick. It does not want to stick. It does not want to stick. Look, see? It won't stick to this lace. It's sticking to my finger. I'm going to place that right there. And then I'm going to try and get my lovely little bow to sit right there. If worse comes to it, I'm just going to add a dash of Tombow. Oh my god. It won't fall off there, I don't think. But it was coming off this one, look. It's, yeah, look, see? My glue dot's right there. It just does not want to stick. I'm going to add a tiny little blob of Tombow as well. And see if it'll stick to that. She says tiny. It's huge. Keep it pressed down. Let's just hope that dries in place. I'm not going to touch it, but I'm going to go back and get my clear Wink Stella and go over my petals. Because this dried ages ago, it doesn't smudge. It only smudges when the ink is fresh. You can't beat an old stamp set that they've had out. I can't wait for Christmas. My lovely as a tree is going to get used loads. Right, are you sticking? Oh, no, it won't stick. Give me some suggestions in the bottom of the box. I'll have to staple it on. We don't want to be doing that. Well, that's the one I did earlier. This is the one I've done now. Let's see if we've got something nice to pop in the centre. Shall we put I'm Thinking of You in the centre and Flirty Flamingo? Let's see how that one works out. Yeah, why not? Come on, let's be quick before this video runs out. A thumbs up, a share and a subscribe. Amazeballs. Thank you so much if you would do that for me. And please click and share the link again for me. I will add it in the description bar. Oh, what? Trust me, it's bloody wonky. Shall we do it again and all over? No, I will sort that out. I will put a sheet of paper inside. I should never have even attempted that. Thinking of You. Read it from the side. But what a beautiful card. I'm glad I did it now. Thank you for watching. And like I say, thumbs up and a share. Brilliant. And if you could share my link again, that would be amazing. The more people that get to see it, the better. And until tomorrow, I will be stamping all day tomorrow. My husband's fishing, so hopefully we'll get a few videos on in the daytime as well. But thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.